Well, what a difference a few games make. Things are looking up. We're not even in danger of being sacked at the moment. What's up guys, I'm Chasing Laney. Welcome to episode number 16 of Sunderland Til I'm Sacked, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, because that's a thing that you need to do. Anyway, as we get into the episode, you can see on your screen very clearly, things have turned around. We are sitting third in the table, we're playing Oxford, who are directly above us today, and our little change in formation has produced a bit of a hero. Colin Quainer is on the absolute form of his life. Over the last 7 games, he's had 10 goals. Which, if you look at his career history, he's never had 10 goals in a season. We've turned him into a machine at the age of 29, which is very good for us. Also, looking at the results since we played Swindon. Since we played Swindon, we've beaten 3-0, as you saw in the last episode. We've then beaten Rochdale 2-0, with Colin Quainer getting his brace. We've beaten Portsmouth 3-2 in a bit of a thriller, with Quainer getting a brace again, George Dobson getting on the score sheet. We then beat Wigan 5-0. Dobson, Jemajli, 2 more from Quainer and 1 from Aidan O'Brien. And we then played Lincoln City with Aidan O'Brien getting himself a goal there. And you're probably thinking, we haven't seen Aidan O'Brien in a while. Why haven't we seen Aidan O'Brien in a while? Well, we're having a bit of a thing with injuries at the moment. If we look at the current injuries tab, you can see Lyndon Gooch is currently out, Deshaun Burnett is out, Aidan O'Brien is now out because he picked up an injury in the last game, and Nicholas Bentner also picked up an injury in the last game, which has not helped us tremendously, but trying where to find things. We've also had over the last few weeks, Liam Miller is out. He's playing today, but he's not quite back to full fitness. We've had Deshaun Burnett out. We also have 2 guys suspended today. We have Mengi and Fosu Mensah both suspended today, which means Mitchell Curry has been called into the squad. It's going to be a bit of a mishmash today to see what we can do out of this one. Hopefully we'll pick up a win, but we're very injury plagued. If we win today, we will go second. That's an absolute guarantee because we have a better goal difference than Oxford and a 3-point difference, so we should be able to make that work for us. Hit the opposition instructions, we'll go into team selection. Nothing's going to change with this team. It's going to be Gruen, Sanderson, Willis, Jemajli, Denver Hume, Jack Clark, George Dobson, Curtis Jones, Andre Greenwood, Miller and Quainer up front, Power, Wright, O'Nien, Maguire, De Silva, Shashwa and Curry on the bench. I haven't recalled Lee Burge because Max Gruen's kept a whole bunch of clean sheets in a row, pretty much. There was that one blip, the big 4-3 battle, but he's kept a lot of clean sheets. He's been looking okay recently. He might finally be settling into the team. You can see the form has been generally all around strong. So we should be okay today. And yeah, Liam Miller lacking match sharpness. Got to give Mitchell Curry a number. Probably not number 2. That's not a very strikery number. We'll give him the number 25. You can have the old Zola number. He is supposed to have big potential. I've just extended his contract as well because he's supposed to have potential to be a championship player. So it seems stupid not to make use of that. Looking at the Oxford team, Whiteman in goal. That's an interesting choice. Rodriguez Goran. Don't know much about him, I'll be honest. I know about Rob Hall. I know about Matty Taylor. They're both decent attacking threats. Sean Clare is decent as well. Simon Eastwood on the bench. They've got a decent side. I mean, they're second in the table. It goes without saying they've got a decent side, but we should be able to do something to them. If we win here today, we'll move into an automatic promotion spot, go out there and impress me. It seems like a solid choice and people seem motivated. I have now got the whole dressing room back on side, which is really nice. They're not complaining so much anymore, which I like to see. So hopefully that will lead us to something good today. First highlight of the game, we've got Willis with a throw-in, throws it to Curtis Jones, finds Dobson inside. Dobson has a pop from range, and George Dobson, what a finish! What a finish for the boy. The newly minted captain of the side, leading by example, doing an excellent job of doing that. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. Great throw-in from Willis to find Jones, who turned, knew exactly where his next pass was to Dobson. Turn, shoot, bang. Easy. We'll take that all day long, and that's an excellent start, especially with such a depleted team today. We're straight into another highlight. Sanderson's made a weird tackle, but it looks like we got away with it. Plays in Dobson. Dobson, can he make a hero of himself again? You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Ball over to Quainer, and Quainer's in the form of his life. Can he score? I mean, maybe he's got overconfident. He's trying little cocky chips now. It's probably not the one. We're currently sitting just 8 points behind Hull. It's not impossible. We could close them down. We still have to play Hull, so we could very well get involved in the championship fight as well, the title fight. But at the moment, we're sitting pretty in a place for promotion. That was our minimum expectation at the start of the season, which should cheer the board up a little bit. It's looking okay. Like Clark picks up the ball, plays it back to Sanderson. Sanderson has options, but can't quite get the cross, and it's bounced to Rob Hall. We need to get the ball back as quickly as possible, and Andre Green is there to do it. Curtis Jones plays in Denny Hume. Can he get the cross in? He can. He's found Miller. Liam Miller scores his 9th of the season, and we are currently on fire. Jamajli apparently not having a great game, and neither is Miller, allegedly. But we're scoring goals. We're scoring goals for fun at the moment. We're not conceding at the back. It's all looking really, really nice and tidy. I'm quite happy with this new formation. I think it's working out quite well. It was a bit of a weird one when it was put together, but it seems to have worked. There was theory behind it, so we'll see what can happen. But Miller has scored a goal. I mean, I'm aware he's not fully fit. He is going to have to come off in the second half, which means Mitchell Curry is more or less guaranteed a debut there unless I move Curtis Jones up top. He's going to have a pop from a free kick. He's not, just plays in Willis, plays in Green, offside. I mean, it was a cheeky free kick for sure, but, you know, just, it's one of those ones that seems like a great idea on the training ground, and then you try it in a match and everything just goes awfully wrong, and half-time is upon us. We're still sitting 2-0 up. We're looking really good. We've been the better side on XG. Every stat bar possession says we're the better side, and to be honest, we're doing a bit of a counter-attacking thing, so I'm not overly worried about possession at the moment as long as it yields results. Into the dressing room. You've played well so far, still room for improvement. We'll do that with the hands together cautiously, sort of achieved things. Hopefully we'll get a good second half performance out of the boys now. Well, so far, nothing has happened in the second half. You've missed absolutely nothing. We've got to the 70th minute. You've missed absolutely nothing. I am going to take Liam Miller off because he does need to come off. And I think I'm probably going to take off Jamajli as well. It feels like a wise move. He's not playing well. See if Bailey Wright wants to earn his place back in the team. We're going to leave it like that for a second, see if that changes the game in any way, shape or form, I think. And finally, in the 80th minute, we get a highlight in the second half. Willis throws it to Jones, back to Willis. Willis back to Jones, who's just there waiting to mop up. Ball into Green. Can Andre Green get himself on the score sheet? He can't. He's forced a good save out of Whiteman. Free kick, though, for the offside. I've also brought on Chris Maguire as a sub for Jack Clark because he was tiring rapidly, so it felt like the right move. And now they're going to come thick and fast. They come at us more to Atkinson, to Rodriguez. And this is the first time I've seen an Oxford highlight. Forward on the wing. Can we block him off? We can. Denny Hume is there quite happily. Ball goes back out wide. Now Andre Green can chase it down. Can he do something here for us? Can he get us 3-0 ahead? Make things comfortable. Complete the route. He's just gone all the way. Andre Green. What a goal. Picks it up pretty much on the edge of his own box. It says Hume's assist. We play it again and again. But to be honest, at that time you couldn't see the assist. You can't even see the assist in the replay. It doesn't go back far enough. That's how deep that came. But he's just taking on everybody. Run through. That's how good Andre Green has been for us. His 13th of the season. And it's an absolute stunner of a goal. And that should see us home and dry in this one, you'd think. Because I cannot imagine anything else happening. There goes the final whistle. We've absolutely done a number. Denny Hume gets himself that beautiful, beautiful 8.0 man of the match rating. We've smashed them on XG. Smashed them on the stats. Still kept the possession honest. I think we've done okay. It's not like we've robbed them. They've not been FM'd. We've just absolutely routed them. And now we are currently in an automatic promotion spot. And the boys can't not be happy about that. They're all probably happy except Max Power, who doesn't care because he doesn't play very often. And he seems to have his knickers in a twist about it, which is a bit disappointing. But we've done okay, and we've moved ourselves up into second in the table. Not comfortably second. We're still 10 points behind Hull. We still do have to be aware of the fact if we're going to chase down Hull, it's going to be a miracle. But now we're in the driving seat. We now completely control our future because all we have to do is keep winning and we can stay in second place for sure. Things have gone very, very well. So, looking at the schedule before we wrap up the episode, I think we're going to come back for... We'll come back for the Hull game. I was going to come back for the Bristol Rovers game because they're not far behind us. They're currently sat in 4th. I'll commit to coming back for the Hull game in the next episode. Obviously, if Rovers start to get close, it becomes a bit tasty. We'll come back for that. We'll come back for Hull for the next episode, then we've got Northampton to wrap up the season. That feels like a really, really strong plan for us. Without any further ado, guys, you can find me on the socials below. I'm on Insta, Twitter and Patreon at Chasing Lamely. The like and subscribe message is up there because I like to be polite and say please, but there's also a pop-up there because I like to be audacious. But I guess that's a thing. Thank you for watching, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Also check out the Living the Dream series if you haven't already, because frankly it's going to be magic. It's going to be the best series on YouTube, potentially. We'll see. I'm hoping. Anyway, guys, cheers for watching. See you all very soon. Have a good one.